Hey, good morning, Streaming Wasteland. It's your old Uncle Ringo over here, going ahead and recording a video for YouTube, considering Greg and I have a YouTube channel that we don't utilize that often. We've been discussing how to go ahead and better use the space that we have to go ahead and give you, the audience, more stuff to go ahead and interact with. And one of those things was going ahead and recording videos of one of us talking about movies that we've watched. If you don't know, we have a Letterboxd. Link will be in the link tree, probably in the description. You know where to find us. Just type Streaming Wasteland, you can find us there. But yeah, we figured we could go ahead and have one of us sit down and record an episode or two every now and then, just going over a movie that we watched. Some of these will be really short, some of these will be really long. I have attempted to go ahead and record Red 1 like 6 different times, but OBS and I have been fighting left, right, and center. But I think I finally figured it out. Technology is supposed to make life easier, and yet it seems to make life so much harder every single time that we utilize it. But yeah, without further ado, you're not getting Red 1 in this one. Today, you're going to go ahead and get Black Christmas, a 2019 movie. Not spoiler warnings, but trigger warnings for sexual assault, violence against women, and cringe. First and foremost, this movie has, in my opinion, a very good concept, but poor execution. The idea of a frat group who having superpowers because the bust of their evil founder wrote a spell or something on it could be a really cool idea. Having a group of women dealing with the male-centric bullshit that comes from this, also a really good idea. Dealing with rape culture, yes, have somebody go ahead and point that shit out. Go ahead and throw a spotlight on it. The issue here, though, is the execution on the execution on this that left me and my wife both bored and wondering where the characters were going to go to find the actual need to move. My wife stated at some point, why are they moving so slow? Is it because they only wrote about 10 minutes of script and need to pad out the time here? And I think that she had a point. A lot of the movie moves extremely slow, which could be good for bumping up tension, but you can't have the entire movie be like that. Also, one of the ladies has a boyfriend that kind of out of left field and extremely cringily says, not all men are like that. We get it. Guys, not all men. Sure, yeah, cool. But enough men to make it feel like the majority. Just remember that. If you see your bro doing something bad, fucking correct him. Don't let them get away with that shit. Our main villain is basically revealed within, I want to say the first 10 to 15 minutes, which is fine. It's whatever. But the problem is they continue throughout the movie going, is he the villain? Is he the villain? Is he the villain? The dude comes off as villain vibes from the very fucking second that he enters the screen, okay? And he doesn't give up until the moment that he dies. Spoiler warning on that one. But yeah. The the finality of the movie was a clusterfuck of just so much shit happening, and it leaves you confused as shit because you don't know who's doing what and why and where and how, because there's 30 people that are fighting in a room and the camera keeps cutting over to them and you're trying to go ahead and comprehend what's going on, and they don't give you enough room to breathe in this. It's really a mess, the ending that they have set up in this. And I think ultimately the idea behind this movie was great, but the writing probably could have gone ahead and used a lot of time to go ahead and bake a little bit more. Maybe have someone edit it. As someone who fucking despises, well, okay, I don't despise, but I don't edit my own work typically. Have somebody go through it. If you're going to go ahead and write something like this, have someone go through it and see if they can pick out different ideas that you might need to go ahead and put a little bit more effort into. But ultimately, I think that the concept behind it was good. It was just the execution that needed a little bit of work, because realistically, great idea, just bad writing. Maybe not even bad writing. I just think that it comes down to it didn't have enough in it to go ahead and flush out the story like how the director, writer, and actors wanted. Either way, Black Christmas I think is a 2 out of 9. At the end of the day, uh, it's not the worst thing I've ever watched. It's not the best thing I've ever watched. You're not gonna die from watching this. You're just kind of gonna leave it going, why did I spend the time on it? Well, you spent the time on it because it does have an issue that needs to be addressed and needs to be worked on. But hey, it's whatever. Black Christmas 2019, 2 out of 9. I'm your Uncle Ringo. It's fucking 5 in the morning. I've been up for 2.5 hours fucking around over here. Go call your mom, tell her that you love her. Have a good day. Enjoy your life. Don't let the world go ahead and beat you down. We'll all make it through this. Your Uncle Ringo loves you. Bye, guys.